Creations. In this particular episode, I'm going to say old school Galaga arcade machine. I went for Galaga because it's one of my favorite. A quarter, 50 cents, 4 quarters, any amount of quarters. They went to Galactipede, Ms. Pac-Man, Donkey Kong, and things of that nature. The Spider-Man, Scarlet here, he's there just for sizing purposes. Whenever you're going to do something like this, we call it 1/12 scale, but I'm going to be dead honest. We shoot to be as close to 1/12 scale as possible. I'm pretty sure none of us work in 30 seconds or 64ths of an inch. So the closest we can come to 1/12 is normally what 1/12 means to me. I don't know what it means to anybody else, but it's a guesstimate. Anyway, this is my, and behind it, you see some of the tools of the trade. We have some Americana paint over here. We have the ever-famous Mod Podge for the ceiling. We have some glue. In the back, once I move this, I'll show you, I have some big jar black paint or red. Those of us that do bricks, black work is the foundation for everything. We black wash everything. Red, we do a lot of brick work, so red mixes with brown. And if you know the primary colors, you don't need to buy every color because you can mix primary colors to get whatever color you need to get. Another thing, these paints are pretty cost effective. Normally they're about 70, 80 cents at my local Michael's. So why not stock up on as many little jars as you can? For example, right here we have ash gray. When I get the ash gray, I don't buy just one. If it's 70 cents, I'll buy 10, 15 of them. It doesn't matter. These little bottles of tacky glue at my local Stop and Shop. Well, not Stop and Shop, at my local Dollar Tree. They're $1. I buy the whole box when I go in there because I use enough glue in what we do. Anyway, back to the cabinet. The cabinet is made up of, it's wood all the way around. Inside, the only cardboard part is actually the face. I wish you could see the detail a little bit better, but the shadow on the light is killing me. Anyway, but you get it. There you go. So, what I did with this was, this is actually an undone one. An unfinished one. Undone. Yeah, okay. But anyway, you see the masonite. You give it a sharp shape. You give it the silhouette. Copy the same left and right side. You have to flip it. Because if you cut the masonite on the inside has a rough side and a smooth side. If you cut the dimensions on both smooth sides, you get a rough side on the outside and a smooth side on the outside, and then you're stuck. So just try to pay attention to that. Once I got all that done, the easy part was gluing the stuff together. You just put some clamps in place, clamp the top. For this particular, I didn't use this, the tacky glue. I actually used crazy glue. Crazy glue forms, in my opinion, a way stronger bond for certain things and certain elements. So I went ahead and used the crazy glue. We also have ever trusty X-Acto knife. Let me take him away from here. There you go. Ever trusty X-Acto knife. Always good to have. I got about 10 of them in my locker. In my tool bin. Obviously, you need, some hacksaws. We have some hacksaws present for thicker pieces of wood, just like this one I'm using as a pointer. Hacksaws, you got the cutting board, self-healing cutting board. Now here we go with some other things we can use for props. This is gutter mesh. If you go to your local Home Depot, they have a strip of this that you put in between your gutters. Those of you homeowners know exactly what it is. This is gutter mesh. You cut it down to size, put some dowels between them, tie them up, or glue them up with some hot glue, and you're good to go. Wood, I happen to work in a wood shop. We make cabinets, crates, well, not cabinets. We make crates and packing material for art and things of that nature for people to move. So I have more than enough surplus of wood. This happens to be about 3/8 of an inch. No, this is about 1/4 of an inch thick. The coolest come up I can find is this right here. All the boxes I use, all the screws we use, every single box has about 3 or 4 of these inside. Those of you that recognize it, it's corrugated cardboard. I don't have to buy a single sheet at Home Depot because I get as many as I want for free. Now, what is this for? Sorry about the blur. What is this for? Look how cool. A little bit of Rust-Oleum hammered metal paint. We have corrugated sink boards. Now, how I get the front and the back is I cut 2 strips equal size and then I bond them together through the back because corrugated has to have the corrugates on both sides. So when you want to roll down gate, this is simple. You put the board like this. When you want corrugated sink panels, you just stand it up like that. It is that simple. What else do we have here? Oh, simple things. Pins. On my last episode, I said there's things we use that are everyday, utilitarian items, but we use it for other stuff. Perfect example, the blue pin became my joystick. And as you can see, it moves. The reason is, as you can see, it moves a little bit. The reason being is because this panel right here is made of balsa wood, and I just pushed the joystick straight through so it can have that little more or less movement. That was done on purpose. Well, anyway, thanks for watching. This was the second installment of Diorama Creations. I got Scar the Spider here. He happened to be the first one, not this one. This is a newer model, but you see the shininess. The other one was just a little dull. But about 2 years ago, he was one of the first action figures I bought along with the Rhino Build-A-Figure. Awesome stuff. I want to give a shout out to, on Instagram, Terraformer Pounds 978. Diorama Creators, Grown Men Toys, One Stop Toy Shop. You have to go see Longshore Spike. These are not all the people I know. These are some of the people I know. I'm giving them shout outs because these gentlemen, their attention to detail and their imagination on foam and diorama work is ridiculous. Go check those men out. Thank you for watching. Hopefully you click in for the next one. Thank you.